Hello and welcome back to the Avoid the Tyrewall podcast. Today we're going to be talking about the Singapore Grand Prix. Does anyone have any thoughts?
I think it was quite good. I enjoyed the double Ferrari podium.
Yeah, I think it was a bit crazy at the end where they had 15 minutes or something, and they were like, oh, we'll decide whether Perez gets a penalty at the end after the race. And I was like, bruh, come on, just do it now, because I don't want to get my hopes up for nothing. And he did get a penalty, but he ended up still winning because Ferrari had big time gap.
Woo!
I think it's so stupid how they lap 1 or 2 incident, and then they're like, yes, we'll review it after the race. Like, babes, you have an hour and a half to do it, so do it now.
Yeah.
Maybe they were anticipating more incidents, and that's where
Which did happen.
Future.
So.
But
still,
the FIA just seem a bit not great, to be honest.
Especially this year, they've made some strange calls.
It's almost like we still have Michael Massey.
Oh.
As much as he did mess up last year in Abu Dhabi and confused everyone, he was a good race director with regards to safety cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Boosh.
I think so I read this Twitter thread that was like, oh, I bet Max stuffed it up to, add a little bit more spice to the competition, see if Charles could actually win the championship, or so that they
Give
go
him
in
some
on
hope.
Yeah, basically. Or so they go in on close points in Abu Dhabi, and then it's a repeat of last year. And I was like, I don't think so. I think he just had a bad race, Charles has had for the past 10 races.
Yes, he wanted Charles to be happy. That's what he wanted.
Yeah, he just wanted to give Charles a bit of hope, and then this week he's going to come in and absolutely wipe the floor with them.
Yeah, funny.
Have you seen Pierre and Yuki doing karaoke?
No.
Oh, yeah. What do we think about Gasly to Alpine and De Vries to AlphaTauri? Maybe?
What? I'm sorry, what?
Possibly. Oh, there were so I saw on TikTok and Twitter that apparently Gasly signed for Alpine next year, and then De Vries is signed for AlphaTauri.
Hold up, I'm on my way to Twitter. I'm not a fan of Twitter, but I need to see this shit.
I think, to be honest, Gasly needs to get out the Red Bull system.
He does.
I don't know if Red Bull system's the right word, but the Red Bull brand, because it's a bit toxic, at Helmut Marko.
The whole point in being an AlphaTauri is you want to get into the main Red Bull team, and they're just never going to promote him to the main Red Bull team again, which is sad because he has developed as a driver quite a lot recently. And I think AlphaTauri's not as a competitive car as it was last year, so it's probably good that Gasly's going to a more competitive team. What's Alpine, 4th or 5th in the standings, maybe 6th now, because I think McLaren scored more points than them at the weekend.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
But I think Esty Bestie and Gasly, I love Gasly, man. Because they have drama from being a karting.
Yeah, here's out. Oh god, it's ruined my moment. Hold up.
Funny.
Alpine next year.
Yeah. This is our getting along shirt.
They're gonna need it.
That's if the rumours are true. Then he has.
Oh, the rumours are true. Yeah. What you heard? That's true. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I think, De Vries, I'm on the fence about him.
I thought De Vries would have signed for Williams now that Latifi. I genuinely can't believe Latifi's actually gone. I'm kind of sad.
I think De Vries is a bit of an odd one because he's doing so well, or was doing so well in Formula E, that why would you suddenly move to F1 if you're excelling in that series unless it's F2?
Because F1
didn't he win F2 or something years ago, or yeah? So I think
19 won F2.
Yeah, I think he did really well when he covered for Alex Albon. So he got points, more than the TV can say. But yeah, I think he definitely has the potential to, excel in F1 if he's with the right team.
He does go boss.
He does gaslight gatekeep go boss Gasly, so
it's very slay of him.
I thought it wasn't Formula E like not running anymore for a bit or something after this year, or like 2024. So
no, quite a few of the teams, like the German manufacturers, are dropping out for some reason.
Yeah.
So BMW, your Mercedes, they're all doing a runner.
Yeah.
You have to get them out.
Yeah. So he's got to like look at other options, because who was he racing? He was racing for Mercedes, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So he needs another team somewhere to pay the bills.
Fact.
It's like knowing your boyfriend's gonna break up with you, so you need to find a new one, like before they break up with you.
Yuki had like such a unracy Singapore Grand Prix.
Yeah, he kind of just like yeeted out. I was like, oh.
Me too, babes.
What about Russell being like, Schumacher's defending like it's the race of his life? Crikey. Oh. Yeah, he is, babes. Why are you fighting a Haas? Calm it down.
George Russell, right. So he's like, he talks the talk, but he doesn't walk the walk.
Yeah. And I saw a TikTok today. It was like, George Russell is the same amount of angry as Max Verstappen was when he first started, but because George is British and like polite off track, people don't see it. And I was like, very true.
Mm-hmm. I quite like the fact that Max, he like says it how it is. He doesn't try to sugarcoat things.
Yeah.
But he was getting absolutely cancelled on Twitter for sitting down after a race.
How dare he take a breather after doing like 2 hours worth of exercise
in a humid environment?
Yeah. Oh god. When they were all wearing the little ice packs during the national anthem, I was like, oh.
They have a special place in my heart. Those little vesty ice pack things.
Yeah.
I love them.
I thought it was like for safety at first, and then I saw like the ice on one of them, and I was like, oh, it's ice.
I think they're so cute and so
practical.
Yeah. Charles Leclerc just looks amazing in them as well, though. He's
Charles
one of
Leclerc.
those irritating people who looks good in like most things. There is a few dodgy fashion choices from him, though.
Not as bad as Lewis.
Oh yeah, oh my god.
I feel like though, like Lewis is like Beyonce. If you say anything bad against them, you will get cancelled off the face of social media by their fans. Is everyone looking forward to this Japanese Grand Prix?
Yeah, Yuki's home race. Oh my god, when Guan Yu Zhou crashed out and it like zoomed in on his parents, I was like, oof, this is so like, it's just they had like such blank expressions. I was like, oh god.
Well, apparently the only 2 races they've ever been to live of Zhou's were Silverstone and Singapore. So
they're banned from watching him live then.
Yeah.
Silverstone was absolutely crazy. I forget that happened. Like that was something else.
What do you guys think of the new calendar for next year?
I don't think I've seen it.
It's like a crazy amount of races.
I saw somewhere that the rate that if you don't go home before the rate between the races, then the total distance travelled. Because why are they going Spain, Canada, Austria, or vice versa? Like,
yeah, it doesn't make sense. Pre-season testing: Bahrain, Jeddah, Melbourne, Baku, Miami, Imola, Monaco, Barcelona, Montreal, Spielberg. Yeah, so Canada, Austria, Spain, Canada, Austria.
If team members don't fly home between the races, there are 133,570 kilometers, or 82,996 miles traveled. Right?
Bro.
I don't get why they don't just do like Austin, Miami, Brazil, Mexico, and Las Vegas, all in like not in 1 week, but like and Canada, and then they do all the European ones, and then they do all the Asian ones, like, and then they go to bloody Saudi Arabia again for Yas Marina.
I'm dead annoyed, right? Because my birthday normally falls on the Japanese Grand Prix. So, Japanese Grand Prix is a nice Grand Prix. This year, next year, Qatar.
Oh. Lusail?
I'm just like, no. Like, MotoGP's alright there because, like, funnily enough, they're not massive cars. But, like, it's just not giving anything.
It's not giving sleigh.
My birthday is usually the Russian Grand Prix.
Is my birthday on anything? My birthday's 2 days after Shanghai. That'll be a fun one, I think.
What date Shanghai?
16th of April.
Yeah, mine's quali day of the Japanese Grand Prix.
This year, I assume.
Yeah, so I'm like, why do we need so many races in America? Like 3 races in America.
Yeah.
Why? Why do we need like hundreds of races in Saudi and like the UAE and stuff? Like, they don't support the LGBT community. They're uber anti-women. So,
yeah,
like,
exactly. No sense.
Give us a German Grand Prix. Give us one at Hockenheim. Go the full Nürburgring Nordschleife.
Yeah. I can't wait for Las Vegas. How strange is it gonna be?
The pig-ass looking track. That is such a bad, like,
It's a street race, isn't it?
Yeah, but the track looks like a freaking pig.
Yeah, like my expectations are very low for Las Vegas next year.
Yeah, I feel like Liberty Media have just destroyed F1 because obviously, like when Bernie Ecclestone ran it, you couldn't take photos in the paddock. But obviously, it's good now that you can take photos in the paddock and have Drive to Survive and stuff. But they keep signing these deals with like races and they don't listen to the fans. Like, why don't they just have like a rotating calendar? Like, I don't know. On 1 year they've got Las Vegas, the next they've got Austin, the next they've got Miami.
The thing is that all apart from Austin, Miami's a street circuit, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 out of 3 are street circuits, so they're just gonna be smelly. Or Austin's gonna be smelly, and Vegas and Miami are gonna be missed. I still can't get over the Miami water. That was
that was tragic.
It was something else.
Like the fact that it wasn't really like a Grand Prix for the Grand Prix, it was a Grand Prix for the celebrities.
For the money. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, there were like loads of celebrities there, weren't there?
Yeah, Shawn Mendes was there.
Oh my god, Shawn Mendes, the only one that matters. Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, David Beckham.
What?
We're all at Miami.
Like, I get inviting celebrities to Grand Prix, but like, just invite relevant celebrities.
I believe Oscar Piastri is driving for McLaren next year.
I'm so
Daniel Ricciardo doesn't have a seat.
See, right, Lando got absolutely cancelled for saying that, right, he was asked his opinion on the Daniel situation. It was like, well, if he's not fast enough, then, sucks to suck. Yeah. I don't get why Lando has been absolutely cancelled. He spoke the truth and nothing but like...
Because Lando's not been fast this year, has he? So it's clearly the car.
Well, he's like loads of points ahead of Daniel, to be fair.
True.
I just think people just like to cancel people over anything now.
Daniel shouldn't have left Red Bull when he did. I feel like if he had have stayed another year or even another 10 years, that would have been very nice.
Fact, bro. Why is this not working? Standings. I can't freaking get the standing. Drivers standings. So Norris has got 100 points. Ricardo's got 29.
Oh,
I think the numbers speak for themselves. Thank you for watching this week's episode of the Avoid the Tyre Wall. We hope you enjoyed it and let us know your thoughts on the Singapore Grand Prix. Bye.